Coronavirus task force was in Columbia this afternoon, speaking with state leaders about testing here in South Carolina. Our Georgia Godfrey had the chance to hear from Dr. Deborah Birx and has more on that forum.
The roundtable discussion brought together local and state lawmakers, health experts, and business leaders to talk about testing capacity in the state and how the state can test more people.
We needed to scale up the number of tests. We were testing between 2 to 5% of South Carolinians per month.
South Carolina struggled early on with the number of people getting tested for the coronavirus. Long turnaround times for results and a shortage of staff prevented testing more of the state's population each month. Since then, lawmakers have discussed ways to increase testing.
The only way you can ramp up, scale that way, is through these saliva tests, because the tests are cheaper. You can administer the test much more easily. You don't have to have a swab shoved up your nose. In terms of testing the specimen, it's an abbreviated process.
Thursday, Dr. Deborah Birx, a member of President Donald Trump's coronavirus task force, echoed those sentiments, highlighting the saliva-based testing currently being done at the University of South Carolina, stressing the importance of testing everyone, not just those with symptoms.
We know that people under 25 are particularly asymptomatic, and I want to be clear, no one is intentionally spreading the virus. They don't know they're positive. They really don't have any substantial symptoms, and so finding those individuals, the only way to find them is through testing and prevent that further spread.
According to Dr. Birx, a surge testing team will be sent to this area to help the state test more people. In Columbia, Georgia Godfrey, 7 News.
Lawmakers are looking to use some of the $600 million left in the CARES Act package to implement saliva testing on a wide scale in South Carolina. Governor